Hey y'all, Daedalus here. I want to talk a little bit about our motivations and goals with launching this channel and show. Our impetus for starting this show has been a slow-burning frustration with certain trends with regards to the public and how history is perceived and used. This came to a head when a new term became the hot-button issue of the day. Suddenly I was hearing all about how teachers were foisting this new critical race theory on students, blaming students for being the skin color of people who had historically committed atrocities, and that this was somehow all the rage amongst historians. This came as a shock to me. I had been studying history for over a decade by this point, and had not once heard that particular combination of words ever. Of course, there was a reason for this. Critical race theory is principally a cross-disciplinary study related to legal scholars, civil rights historians, and sociologists, examining how the confluence of law, social movements, and media coverage shapes society's understanding of race and ethnicity. It was not being taught to children in schools. But of course, that wasn't the point. The point was to use this concept as a wedge to create political cover to remove history lessons that conservatives felt objectionable from schools. We recognized that our history and our understanding of our history are and were vital parts of our public lives. No matter what country you live in, you are likely to find a politician hearkening back to a tradition as a justification for some current endeavor. So it can be beneficial to encourage an understanding of the past that justifies one's desires in the present. Stories matter. They shape our identities, and they shape our futures. Hetman and myself have always focused on process, on researching with care for detail and contextualizing the past as best we can. But that becomes increasingly difficult as more and more bad history is propagated. So we wanted to find a way to show what good process can be. We also understand that our past factors into a decision to join us in our project. So let's take this moment to give you a little detail about our past. Historians choose specialties. History is too massive a topic to really study in any other way. We are no different. One day, Hetman decided to look into his ancestry and got really carried away. Before you know it, he'd begun an exploration of the Holocaust as it pertained to the population of Ukraine. He became immersed in the language and culture and gained an intimate understanding of the people there. I, Daedalus, had aspired and obsessively worked towards becoming a military officer as a young man. Unfortunately, I was derailed early on by a severe chronic health condition. Leaving that aspiration behind, I was already studying history and began to focus on modern military history, chiefly in Europe and North America from the late 18th century onward. We started drawing up plans for how this channel and show would look last December. Then February happened. The Russian army invaded Ukraine late in that month and caused no small amount of destruction and death. Hetman had only recently left the country at the urging of his parents, leaving behind a number of colleagues and friends. This became an issue of professional importance for us both as well, although for different reasons. However, regardless of however you might wish for the world to stop spinning and everything to be right again, you have to press on. So after a great deal of waffling and consideration, we decided to launch the channel. Our centerpiece show will be a monthly discussion on what will usually be a historical topic, although confessedly sometimes it won't be. We open the show with a talk on Ukraine and the Russian invasion, and we'll be doing periodic updates as well. Additionally, we will publish video essays on topics of interest in history, geopolitics, military science, and current events. Finally, we will take time to stream, either jointly or separately, games, usually of historical variety, as our schedules allow. Hetman and myself make no pretenses here. We encourage you to engage critically with us on what we hope will be an endeavor in which we can give both ourselves and an audience an opportunity to see how one can better engage with the past and the present. We both bring over a decade of experience in association with one another. We don't always agree, and we may find ourselves on opposite ends of an issue, but we have always maintained an enduring friendship and professional relationship. The channel name, Two Guys Talking History, is a reminder that we got our start as two enthusiastic kids getting in arguments way over our heads and learning from getting knocked around a little bit. I fully expect we will continue this fine tradition and invite you to join us by hopping in that Discord link below and subscribing here on YouTube. Thank you for your time today, and we wish you and yours a very merry and happy holidays.